Yeah, morning everybody. Welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. First of all, I'd like to thank Ikeja Electric for doing the needful when I approached them on a particular issue concerning my people. Thank you very much. Okay, today is the first Daily Digest of the week. Yes, all of you are excited. Chief Bode George is in the house live. It's not by photos, but he's live here and looking dapper as usual. Uncle, good morning, sir.
My pleasure.
Yes, I'd like to let you know that we'll be talking mainly about PDP issues. Mm-hmm. His views on APC are well known, and I don't think his views on APC and their candidates is well known. But there are enough PDP issues, to keep us discussing for 1 hour, and it's a pleasure to be here, sir. So sorry, I've been here for 2 years. I thought, the last interview I had with you was here.
Oh.
I didn't know. So sorry that you had to take. But it was a nice fresh ride in the morning.
Absolutely.
In a nice air-conditioned car.
With the Lagos traffic.
Lagos traffic.
I
part of the fault of the Lagos traffic is yours, sir, because I'd always been a strong advocate of having a very strong PDP that will balance up. Not necessarily to be at the helm of affairs, but that will balance up things. But we'll talk about that. We'll get to that pretty soon. The first thing I need to ask, sir, is I need to find out is what exactly is happening to this issue of the 5 governors. And initially, you were part of the group. You did speak once or twice.
I'm still part of
yes,
the group.
Part of the group.
Absolutely.
But you've been kind of silent, though.
When you get to a certain age
yes.
in this game,
yes,
I had been an everyday man on PDP.
Yes.
You can't be there perpetually.
Yes.
So when the younger ones are now on the front line,
okay, you are the generals at the back.
The commanders are
at the back.
Absolutely. So we are still there. They have the energy to move from location A to location B. Mm-hmm. I'm closer to 80 now. So what am I going to be running around?
Yeah.
There's a time for everything.
Yes.
That's why they came, they honored us to say, Baba, we will come to Lagos for the briefing of the larger group.
Yes.
The governors, 5 of them, easy for them to move around. But the general meeting where you saw former governors, former members, founding fathers of the party. In fact, some couldn't come. Former governor of Gombe State.
Yes.
Couldn't come. Jerry Ghana couldn't come. Jerry Ghana was the secretary of the founding fathers, the G14, and Governor Jang, former Governor Jang was also there, and a few of the members in the House and senators were present. But on the front line, on the daily management part of it, we were like the board members. They meet every day, they discuss, and if there's any negotiations, from the other side, they sit with them, but occasionally they got to come and brief us.
Okay, sir. By the way, I'd like to let everyone know that we're on Facebook Live and YouTube. So if you actually want to watch it, what was going on, please feel free to do so. Also, we'll be taking questions and comments at some point. Let's follow the usual rules. Call from a quiet place, and let's stick to the topic and no foul language. Okay, I know this political era, people get worked up.
Yeah.
So what the issue really is that IU should leave.
Yeah.
Are you still insistent on that?
Absolutely. Let me, I would explain. Because unless you've been part of the grassroots, the roots, the foundation part of the party, you may not know the tenets. The First Republic, we had political parties that were absolutely tribal. The NPC was for the north, the Action Group was for the west, and the NCNC was mainly for the east. Now, regional government, yes, of course, we also had federal government. Now, and in each region, including federal, majority in the north had their way and their say, while the minorities were mere onlookers. Remember the UMBC from Papa Solomon Laji, Estaka, and all that. Now, also in the south, you had the minorities and the majority. The majority had their way and their say, while the minorities had they were just mere onlookers. So that created so much friction in this country that it was near impossible until the explosion, the political explosion in the southwest, in Lebanon. You remember in Western region, the crisis that led to, and that friction led to the first coup. 1966 January. There was a second coup, a counter coup by July 1966. Now all that hula baloo led us to the Civil War, and after the Civil War, the military were now fully entrenched. And you know, the way we run the military is like a pyramid.
Yes.
There's always a boss at the top.
And he backs others down the line.
And the others don't come from the bottom up. It goes from the top to the bottom. But having been part of the civil life, the power comes from the bottom up. You are the servant of the people. Now, so what then they did was in and out military, then Shagari came, still the friction was still there.
Sorry,
so let me
time.
Now,
yes, because of time. Yes.
Now, quickly, the founding fathers of our party.
Yes.
When General Sulami now decided the military was getting out of governance, they met. And who were these founding fathers? I will mention the key people. We had Chief Bola Ige from the southwest. From the southeast, Dr. Alex Akweme. And Papa Jimi Disu. In the north central, we have Papa Solomon La and some others. Rimi from Kano, the Talakawas party. Then the old MPN and the old NPC. Babasi Roma was there, Bamanga Tuku, Professor Aminu, and Papa Awoniyi from Kogi. These people met here in Lagos and thought, look, what was the best way to resolve this friction and stabilize this country? And what was that friction? That even if you are from the majority tribe, that doesn't give you the wisdom or the knowledge to manage the affairs of this country as against minority tribes. You know, God created us.
I know.
And He gave us every part of whatever you did. First, you don't decide where you want to be born. Two, He gives the wisdom, knowledge as He wishes.
Okay, so do you think that, because time is not our friend here.
You see, the key point is this.
Yes.
They now met these founding fathers.
Yes.
And decided that, look, we must remove this friction in this country that had been a plague.
So you think that with the presence of IU now, that friction is there?
No. If I don't tell you how he got there. Now, they met, they divided Nigeria into 6 geopolitical zones.
Okay.
Northwest, northeast, north central, southwest, southeast, south.
Yes.
And came up with the 6 top positions in the land. The president, the vice president, the senate president, the speaker of the house, secretary to government, and the national chairman of the party. 6 geopolitical zones, 6 top positions. So no matter how small your tribe, you will go home with something. That created the inclusivity.
Okay, sir. Sorry I'm putting you under some kind of rush, but time is our enemy here.
Course.
Does this mean, okay, you want IU to resign and have a southern chairman?
No.
Okay, sir, very quickly. If there is provision for a southern chairman, would you be contesting, sir?
Me? No.
No, okay, fine.
No. Let me tell you one thing. We have an adage in my part of the world that says, O wa lomode, o fakoyo, o wa ni gripa, o dabira, wá dògbò nǹkan gi wá ń ṣẹ́jú pàkópàkó bí akọ́ká ṣé ìgbà yìí láàárọ̀ tarúgbó ń sunkún ọmọ.
No,
simply put,
yes.
At this age, what am I looking for? What am I looking for?
The reason why I asked is that had always cropped up. Now, where we are now, a lot of people know the history.
Yeah. They may not.
Well, those who should know. The question I want to ask now is if we, because I seem to be rushing, but time is not that. What kind of process would you want? How would you want Ayu removed? No. Would you want him to resign? And how would you then elect another chairman?
You know, the expediency. Now, what happened? It's a northern gentleman who is retiring as the president.
Yes.
We if I have quickly explained these 6 geopolitical positions. Mm-hmm. Now, if the presidency goes to the north, vice president must come to the south.
Yes.
Senate goes to the north. Mm-hmm. Speaker to the south. Mm-hmm. Secretary to the north. Chairman of the party goes to the south. Okay. Now, so it means the odd numbers, if they are in one zone, the even numbers will be on the other zone. If you now have, and after 8 years, all those positions in the north will come to the south, and all the other positions in the south will go to the north. So you have guaranteed the sustainability of positive inclusivity in the system.
But
and then when you say you couldn't, how did Atiku emerge? That's what you should have asked. You know, because if you don't start from there, that's number one. You won't be able to get number 6. So when he emerged, the zoning committee that handles these 6 positions had already met and decided that it was the time for the South
to go for presidency.
To proceed. Now, they had now zoned the chairmanship of the party to the north. Remember, it was Secundus who was chairman.
Yes.
Now, they've now zoned the chairmanship to the north.
Yes.
And Ayu emerged. When he emerged, usually Section 7, subsection 3C of our current constitution guarantees that rotation and zoning must be sacrosanct, and that positions of party management and the elective offices must be zoned at the same time. So what they did, Secundus committee did, was they only zoned the party positions and left the political elective positions.
Can I say by implication that you are not a supporter of Atiku in this race?
No, that's nothing. The party.
If Atiku does come to if he comes to campaign in Lagos,
yes,
you'll be there.
If he comes to campaign with the situation now,
yes,
how would I? How do I? You see what has happened now. The chairman of the party is from the north. The director general of the national campaign is also from the north. Number 3 position, the presidential candidate is from the north. Now, South has the vice presidential candidate. Right now, on the southeast, you have the acting board of trustee chairman, which has is not part of.
Yes.
Now, what do we have in the southwest?
Nothing.
Right. So how do I, Bode George, the Atono Odua of Yoruba land, go to the rostrum and campaign? So we are asking them, give us support, flesh us up, give us the tools. Because unfortunately for us, the other man carrying the flag, the APC flag, is a Yoruba man. And he will come around and say, yeah, what do we tell the
would you be supporting that man because
No, I would not. He can double the D and be from now to...
I said we'll talk about it.
I will not.
I knew...
I am an irredentist PDP man.
Yes.
What we are asking for is just...
So if Atiku, and he will come and campaign...
Yeah, he will come.
Would your gubernatorial candidate go because it's under your whatever?
Once he got the ticket, unless he's just a green man in the party, I'm acting as a father of the party. You know, in our local parlance, we say, Agba oniwa loja kori omo tuntun. The essence of age and old age is to sustain positive activities of your culture.
Yes.
If the kids are doing things that are not in our interest and in our culture, it is for the older ones to say, look, my friend, we don't do that here. I remember my father would hold my ears when I was young and twisted it to his whatever level to say, we don't do that in this family house.
So are you saying that if Atiku if he does come to campaign, Jandor would, he's free to go?
He's free to do whatever he wants to do. But what we are saying, for the larger public, because these issues are being inside within the closed doors, and then now it's not, people are now wondering, now how do you want the votes of my people without giving them consideration that they are still members of this party? Now you are telling us, wait until after the election, then we will do that. It means that you know, in those days people would have accepted. But with the current experiences in this country, absolutely. Have you a bird in hand is better than a million flying and all over the place aimlessly.
Okay.
We are asking simple matter, and that is what has brought all the 5 governors together. There's nothing else.
Are you happy with the way Governor Wike is conducting himself?
Yeah. What is wrong with it?
No, I didn't say there was anything wrong. I just wonder if you're happy.
Yeah.
All the, the theatrics and everything.
That's all political activities. You remember when Akintola was Papa Olowo was gifted, very knowledgeable, but he wasn't a gifted orator.
Yes.
You had those who would cap up the campaign. Yes. I remember as a young fellow going to Isalegogon there, or to this place there, Isaleko there, anytime there was any national campaign, and Papa Akintola would come. I remember some of the things he said to capture the attention of the people. That's part of it. This guy was giving much. What is governance? The management of the resources of the land for the benefit of the people. Hasn't he done well? Hasn't he done well? Hasn't he performed? Look at the number of projects he's commissioning. Look at the center, the medical center that he built. Look at all the flyovers. So he's done that.
How come he didn't become the governor, or he was not even considered for VP?
That is political. And
but did you support him in that bid?
Oh yeah, I supported.
You supported Wike,
but I wasn't a member of the committee that IU set up to consider who will be. And then, of course, the committee responded positively that they were going to support Wike. The decision for 2IC is that's all history. Let's face the real.
What is real? Okay, we have to take a short break, sir.
Okay,
we're going to take a short break, and I promise you it will be as short as it can be. Okay. When we come back, I'll continue with Chief Bode George, and then we'll take your questions and reactions. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Every day is a new experience for me here. And look, see how excited I was coming into this studio. It was like a kid in a candy shop. What I enjoy doing the most here, let me put it in my own words, is Dear Bumi, because it's relaxing, it's hilarious. And of course, I for the life of me, I would never miss doing programs with Sheriff in the morning. It's one of the best. That's what keeps me alive and going. I think the one that I would remember the most, believe you me, is the one I did with Made Kuti, Femi's son. Every time I looked at, every time I think of the young guy, I feel so inspired because I'm always thinking of tomorrow. I'm youth driven. I'm not saying I'm a youth, but I'm youth driven. Oh, the best thing about being a radio show host is when people hold your hand in public, they pray for you, they send you messages and appreciate what you're doing. Because it's, apart from it being a big job, it's a sacrifice. If you want to do this job well, it is a big, big sacrifice. I'm not known to be a liar. I'm somebody who, and the reason why I don't lie about certain things is I don't want to be caught out. Okay, so if I overslept, you hear me on radio saying, sorry I came late, I overslept. I don't want anybody telling me that this is what happened. You know, I'm very conscious of that. So I don't think I ever lied not to be on air. I'd have called ahead to say, because I'm a professional to the core, and you can ask those who work with me. If I can't make it, sometimes I'd call Sheriff in the morning and say, Sheriff, me, I'm tired. If I'm tired, I'm tired, you know. So I don't think I've been caught out as such. I can't remember any time.
Liverpool are majestic. You can't coach against this.
City have to defend for 6 minutes. They do not want to attack this. Ferland Mendy across into the penalty area, headed down by the Madrid players. Still Madrid hopping around City's penalty box. A chance could come for them. It's 1-1 on the night. It's 4-5 for Navigates. Here it comes. 2-2. They are back.
Incredible. Well, one of the great nights as a radio football commentator, certainly. Was special. Was special. You could sense it. So I literally could sense a potential comeback, and I wasn't surprised when it happened. But you know how I was still able to articulate my words after that goal came in, something magical. So one of those great nights.
Thanks, Alexander.
Liverpool are majestic. You can't coach against this. I'm a sucker for Trent. You know, if he wasn't a Liverpool player, I would wear a jersey with Trent at the back. That was special. It was a free kick from about 38, 40 yards against Chelsea, a team I somehow don't fancy. It was special, and I fell off the seat. It's a classic. I don't think any commentator has been able to do that.
27th at the Lagos Oriental Hotel. Tickets available online at www.oneummaNG.org. One Ummah Peace and Unity Convention. See you there, inshallah.
We're one family. Taste it, love it. It's a beautiful day. You better taste it, love it.
Enjoy the creamy coffee taste of Cowbell coffee. Round the clock, it's really delicious. Taste it and you will love it. Cowbell coffee. Taste the creamy side of coffee.
This is football's biggest season. Welcome to the ultimate game on the planet. Qatar 2022 is here for every fan and every home from 20 November.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Get the DSTV HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 14,900 naira to enjoy all 64 matches of Qatar 2022 live in high definition, plus commentary in local languages only on Supersport. Here for every home in Niger.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Twisco to support their big dreams.
Twisco, power your dreams.
This is football's biggest season. Welcome to the ultimate game on the planet. Qatar 2022 is here for every fan and every home from 20 November.
This is
Get the DSTV HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 14,900 naira to enjoy all 64 matches of Qatar 2022 live in high definition, plus commentary in local languages only on Supersport. Here for every home in Niger.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and I have Chief Bode George here. He's well known to you, doesn't need any introduction. Now, Chief George, the governor of Oyo State was quoted as having said that his people should vote for a Yoruba man in the presidential elections. I saw it in the papers where he said that, that they should vote, and it hasn't been refuted to the best of my knowledge. Are you aware of that, sir?
No.
No, you're not.
Because what I know is.
So is he going to campaign for what's his name, for Atiku, or he's going to stay?
The party is the party. Till now, if you read the communique that we issued after our meeting,
yes,
that we still stand on decisions that was taken in Port Harcourt, which means we are still irredentist members of the party. 24 hours in politics is
a long time.
And then they keep talking about 94 days to election. Multiply that by 24 and see the number of hours.
But Wike has been romancing with Peter Obi. And it has been said on the streets. I don't know, those in power never get to hear these things, that you probably have some kind of relationship with the Labour Party.
Anybody can say whatever they want. As you go along in your journey of life,
yes,
if you bother about the number of dogs barking at you and you need to start throwing stones at them, you never get your destination. I'm used to that. The time will come. That's why we said the discussions are still wide open. We haven't closed any doors yet.
Okay.
For reconciliation and proper visitation to the tenants.
Is there any sign that is coming? Is there any sign?
You never close. That's 24 hours in politics is a long time.
Yes.
Atiku went to meet the governors.
Yes.
In Port Harcourt, discussing with them, telling them, still guaranteeing that we will resolve this crisis. So it is still open.
Has he called you though?
No.
Isn't that a bit strange?
Well,
given your position,
if you have regard for people, you do that. He's my friend. And I supported him severally.
You think he doesn't have regard for you?
I don't know. I don't want to jump into any conclusions. He's busy. Mr. Presidential candidate, it's a hell of a lot of work. So maybe by the time he sorts out his tactical table, we network, we talk. Well, some of even his children, we talk. His wife, Titi, we talk. Some of the other leaders from the north, yes. they've been to me. I've explained explicitly, our position.
Okay, Chief George, you have to come to Lagos. First of all, I want to register my disappointment with the PDP for the past. Only God, you know that I was. I said it on air that we would like politics put in a balance.
Yeah,
it's not about who wins the election, but we just and the PDP. By the way, let me use this opportunity to say what I said on Saturday, that Jimi Agbaje is still a member of the PDP. I hinted sometime last week that we don't know, but he reacted, and I apologize. I didn't want to upset him, but is he still a member of the PDP, sir?
I hadn't seen Jimmy for a while. I believe he must still be. Politics is local.
When you say you haven't seen him for a while, I mean, what kind of time frame are you looking at? 3 months?
Yeah.
He hasn't been to. Haven't you had meetings in Lagos?
He had never been to any of our meetings. That's his choice anyway. The elders, I'm no longer in the front line now. We are like the upper chamber, resolving issues. There are other younger ones.
He was your last gubernatorial candidate. Given that position,
that he should be there.
Yes.
But it's his choice if he doesn't want to attend. If there's anything about our Papa, I'm sure he gets involved because that's his local government.
Oh, I see.
He gets involved with his local government.
Maybe he's semi-retired.
That will be.
Can you explain to me, sir, how Mr. Adediran was able to come from the APC, get into the PDP, and won the ticket?
Yeah. Now, usually I don't want to lower my bridge and take our internal issues to the public.
But there are issues.
There are issues. And he knows. And then the people who brought him and all those people, they know what my views are. And I don't want to go into the national plate and take something that is still within a resolution.
Still manageable. Yeah. So there invariably you're hinting that all is not well.
There are problems. He knows.
But what are these problems, if I may ask?
We will resolve them because as a leader, kids will always be kids. But you
think he's not experienced?
Not that. No, he's an experiencer. When it comes to the management of the policies, the tenets of the democracy in our party,
yes,
he's still on the landing rope. So
how was he then able to become the candidate?
What happened was the managers in Abuja, not now, got involved and they thought they could know your house more than you. They messed up the whole executive members of the managing members of our party in Lagos. And once you do that, you open the doors for a lot of mess. We warned them, we advised them, that's all you could do. Now, we're now in the throes of trying to readjust. And I believe we can still do that. But, there's also a saying in my part of the world, if you go to the forest and trees are falling on trees, you start from the top.
Do you think that
we will get through?
Didn't you feel a bit suspicious that somebody coming from the APC is coming to get your ticket?
That wasn't the approach at that time. It was freewheeling for people to vote, and because of the mess created by the national, and it's not only in Lagos. That's the mismanagement of those who are these characters at the national. APC too has the same problem. Remember, it's the leadership that must get involved. When you say, oh, I'm not part of it, of course, before you say Jack Robinson, they would have ruined everything you have done. Because what remains unchangeable are the roots of a tree. It's only the leaves that can change, fall off, and then you renew and you start again. But the roots, that's why we keep warning these people.
Also, because of this internal instability problems, do you think that gives him a very good shot at the governorship?
We will resolve it. Look, trust me. Let's sort out the mess at the national, and it is a fundamental issue we are talking about. What is good for the goose must be good for the gander. If you take two positions, we also want two positions.
The deputy that from Mrs. I think you see Miss or Mrs.
Jandor.
Yeah. Was she a member of your party?
No, she wasn't. No, those are part of the
problem. So how did that then happen?
I don't think it is time yet for me. Yes,
I'd love to see your memoirs when you write them.
You bet you would love to read them. So much. I've started already.
Yeah,
that's why I said I'm winding down.
Yes, you said you retire next year.
Yes, and I take a back seat. I will no longer be partisan, but it will be a good read because so many issues that, as a general, that in the military you would never expect to happen.
Were you taken by surprise by the emergence of the lady? Didn't the party sit and decide who would be the deputy governor?
We did everything possible. I don't want to open that page again because it will keep. We have opposition parties that are also jostling for the same thing. But I want to assure the public that we will continue to manage ourselves, resolve the issues, because if we have the capacity to resolve our issues, we will be able to convince Nigerians that when we have bigger issues in this country, we have the capacity to manage such issues.
Is the PDP in Lagos State, is it healthy? I don't think so. I mean, if as a party of the stature of the PDP, somebody comes from the opposing party, becomes the candidate, took the ticket, and also you have the deputy with strong members like you. Not because I saw a video somewhere where you had suggested what's his name, Vivo. What's his name now? The Labour Party candidate. Yes.
These are. I don't want to open up the Pandora box.
I like you to open them up. I'm a newsman. That's of all my interests in news.
These issues, yes, they are there, but I don't think they are completely out of our control yet.
Time is running.
We cannot. You keep 24 hours in politics is a
but then
long
you see
time.
the 24 hours in politics is a dead long time.
Yes.
The Ogberis out there who are
going to also,
we don't see that way.
But you look at the opposition party. Because they have a national leader. I mean, the president is the leader. I don't know, in their own concept, they are calling Ashaju the national leader.
Yes.
That's a misinterpretation of the structure of a political party. Even in America, once the president emerges, or he is the presidential candidate,
he's the leader of the party.
Talking
of leader, you were with Buhari in the military.
Oh yeah.
And at the Just Convention, he didn't say a word. Why do you think that was?
When
the launch of the campaign, I didn't see him.
You mean the national campaign?
Yes, of the APC.
They in our party.
Does it mean anything to you that he didn't say anything?
No, that's their party. I don't know what their rules are.
But isn't it strange that...
It is strange.
It is strange that, because, I mean, I remember Obasanjo's time.
Oh, yeah. Yes. When he became the president, he was the leader of the party. So a leader must be a leader. Not that you start running the kitchen, the toilet, and all that. You leave all those things for the people. But once there are issues to be resolved,
you step in.
Maybe that is his style.
By your estimation, by your own...
I'm not a member of their party.
I'm just saying, as an observer, watching the tactics of your opponents, do you think he's in charge of the party?
Let me give you my impression of APC as a political party.
Yes.
It is a contraption. The APC is a contraption. And I can tell you that Nigerians are absolutely APC fatigued. They are tired.
You don't think they are PDP fatigued too?
No.
But remember, the PDP apologized for bad governance.
If you apologize for bad governance, the taste of the pudding,
maybe
Nigerians. All you need to do now that they are on the 8th year of their managing this nation, let Nigerians ask themselves. Honestly, you don't need to tell me. Sit in your room, take your PVCs and pray and ask yourself, would I be doing an injurious issue to myself, to my children, and to your future generations or the grandchildren? Am I better off today than 8 years ago?
But by the argument of what you are fighting for, sir, if Atiku wins, that means we have another northern president for 8 years, which you don't think is fair.
Those are issues we are still resolving. No,
but you're not going to remove Atiku, are you?
No, we can't. We have resolved it. If you remember, it took a lot of, I said, the zoning issue, which should have been for the political offices and the elective offices. They did the party positions and left the elective offices. So there was a revisitation to the zoning committee. And that was how we agreed, because they claim and they begged and they, cajole. It's a party. And then we said, okay, to pacify everybody, allow all those who have bought the forms
to come,
who had paid, to go and compete.
Oh, okay, I won't let you go, sir, Uncle, without asking you a question I refuse to ask in private.
Yes.
So that I won't. I want to ask: are you worried about the emergence of Peter Obi? Does it bother you? Remember, sir, your governor in Edo State, Obaseki, had said that he had issued a warning to everybody that this Obi phenomenon, if not carefully handled, would consume.
I maybe because as a general,
yes,
you look at the tactical table. The war is not over until the real end of it. I'm not bothered.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't faze you at all.
No. What is
you don't think he has any chance at all?
No, not. You can't say that, because
Okay.
I don't look at crystal balls.
Yes.
Secondly, I am a believer in the Almighty God, that He is the only one who sees the end from the beginning.
Yes.
All we are doing is just putting our human parts in it. But we are saying, look, put your house in order.
But you think that Obi is formidable?
He is formidable. Anybody that has gotten, even Showore, should be formidable. All those other people. There is a gentleman, a young man from Ondo State.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of his party. He is brilliant.
Who's that?
That young man is gifted. And these are materials. The choice will be for Nigerians. Let us give everybody the opportunity to present themselves. Our party, we are still struggling to arrange, manage, resolve our crisis so that we are out undivided. Because a divided house is a defeated house.
Finally, on that election day, are you going to vote, sir?
Oh, you bet.
So
I won't tell you who I'm going to vote for. That's my choice.
Well, there's a problem, sir. If you can't tell me specifically that you'll be casting the vote for PDP and you will vote.
Yes, I will vote.
So you haven't made up your mind yet?
No, we are still. Look,
is there a chance you might vote for the APC?
Never.
Never. Okay. Is there a chance you might vote for Obi?
I won't answer that, but it is not.
I'm happy.
It's not closed.
I'm happy.
It's not closed.
Okay.
It's not closed.
Okay. Now we are going to open up the lines. Do we still have the same telephone numbers?
Yes, please.
0700 993 993 993, and the female number is 0146571190. Now please remember, call from a quiet place. Go straight to the point. Our lines are buzzing. Everybody wants to have something to say. Go straight to the point, and please mind your language, okay? So we'll take our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, straight to the point. What's the name, please?
Good morning. My name is Val. I'm calling for First Act.
Please go on.
My concern is I'm not too happy with PDP that up till now they've not been able to organize themselves to give APC the fight that they need. The strength that APC they're expressing today is as a result of the weakness of PDP. And it's called for. That is unacceptable. I think by now they ought to have organized themselves completely. And like these issues of internal wrangling and they're too big to have issues like this up to date.
Yes. Okay. I like that. I mean, that I've always advocated in public, not quietly, that it would be nice to have a balance, at state level. But they've dusted you for a long time.
No. All those previous elections have been manipulated.
Why didn't you to manipulate? It's part of democracy.
No. It is part of the democracy. When somebody accesses your funds, in politics, when you finish from your polling station, from there to the collation center, the figures from that point to the next stage, they keep putting something in front of it.
I know.
But now, Nigerians have the opportunity.
Yes.
The will of the people must
prevail.
Because the electronic transfer of results
will
show wonders. They've tried. Look at what we did in Osun State. Nobody gave us any kudos or that. What happened in Anambra State? So I have appealed to the chairman of INEC. Let him perform like he's done in civilized world.
Okay, sir. We have another caller.
And all that.
Okay, sir. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Morning. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
There's nothing actually to
Who's
add.
speaking, please?
I'm Frank Azu calling from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Hi, yeah, I remember you. Morning, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
From
so as I
Indonesia.
was saying, there's nothing to add here. You're a seasoned journalist. You're trying to get words out of Baba. Baba is a general. He's holding to his guns very well. And I just want to bet Baba that please. He said he's retiring next year.
Oh yeah.
We need voices like his.
Oh, yes.
Like we need him to still be speaking truth to power.
Absolutely.
Actually, there's nothing to add. I don't have any question to add.
Okay.
Just
all
listen
right.
to you guys is enough.
Thank you very much. We can just about take two more and we'll be out of here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning, Agajimi.
Yes, morning.
Yeah, I see say you bring the general there.
Yes.
So the general, I throw a salute for him. Ogabore George.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pains is that PDP is ready to take over Lagos.
Yes.
But with this your integrity or integral governance, how can we come over here and say there is no need for other party to convey with the opposition? That there is no need. It's very
We
bad.
didn't say that.
But he okay, can you explain it? We have just about 1 minute. Sir.
Yeah. We nobody said that. You know, in this game now and this season, you have pundits, you have spin doctors, you have all kinds of in his choice. We remain irredentis members of the PDP. Now, Governor Rivers has launched his campaign for all the candidates in Rivers State. Abia is doing the same. Enugu the same. Autumn had done his own. Oyo will do his own in January. They are not telling you they are going to any political party. If they come to Lagos, they want to help us. All right? He didn't tell you, Lagos, go and vote for another party. He spoke about the PDP. Now, all these characters who are spinning and writing, like I said at the beginning of this discussion, that as you go on this your political journey, if you need to start throwing stones at every dog that bites at you, you won't get your destination.
You run out of stones.
Please.
Okay, we can just take just one more caller and then that will be it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
First and foremost, I read online that yesterday was the General's birthday. Sir, I wish you a happy birthday, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Many more years. Lagos actually, just like the whole country, is fed up with the ruling party. And for anything, I will support the PDP for Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so that's where we have to close it. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
You mean it's all over now?
It's all over. We've 1 hour. We have to,
what?
We have to be out of here. Exactly. It's 1 hour. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed it.
And I wish you a happy birthday. As usual, we always enjoy the interactions that we have.
Thank you.
So that's where we're going to end it for today. I'd like to thank Chief Bode George for being here. It's not easy to get him out. And only God knows what time he went to bed. So yesterday was his 79th birthday. Next year's one must be a big bash by the grace of God. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, Wednesday is Dear Bomi. But I have a treat for the elderly ones. Uncle Bode, guess who's coming on Friday? You remember that column called Walkabout?
Yes.
In Lagos Weekend. The gentleman who was writing it then, Pafalodon, is 80. He's 80 this week. He lost his sight
many years ago.
So I'm bringing him here to honor him.
That's brilliant.
Yes. You remember Walkabout, sir?
Absolutely. And it
so
was a
you took time out. You took time out in the ships when you were in the Navy to read Walkabout.
Because at that time you needed fun. You needed fun.
Okay, so we got to go. I'll see you all tomorrow at 9.
Thank
Bye.
you.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Peak protein breakfast. That's the secret.